Going in. Going in, fam. Going in. Okay. Let's put up a pic of Luke. That's Luke right there, y'all. Luke uh, took to a podcast in Miami to explain why he left Diddy parties early. Um, Diddy's private parties have pretty much been the stuff of legends, fam. It's been the stuff of legend for decades. But Uncle Luke is distancing himself from the notorious stories, and uh, this is amid Diddy's legal woes. Um, he stopped by the podcast We in Miami and revealed everything he knew about Diddy's exclusive bashes, which really amounted to not that much. You see, Luke said, yeah, man, I accepted a few invitations, but I left early, man. I would leave. So they asked him, why'd you leave early? And Luke just was basically like, hey, man, I left early, man. I don't know what be going on, so I wasn't trying to find out. So I left early. I know my place. He also shared that he feels sorry for Puff, but mainly his children. And that's kind of how I feel about the whole situation, fam. The children seem like good kids, really. They seem like some good kids. And, you hate to see something like this happen with kids. These kids are already, at least uh, the ones that was by Kim, they lost their mama already. A couple of the kids' moms are still around, but, I know those twins. Who is it? I think it's the twins and uh, King. So they lost their mother already. Maybe another kid, I'm not sure, but they lost their mother already. And uh, and you know, it's out there. I don't even want to say the words, man. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. But it's looking bad for Diddy. It's looking bad. The feds is, man, they out there. They're all over him right now. They're all over him. So it looks like, yeah. So Diddy had 4 kids with Kim Porter. Diddy was a major topic on the podcast episode for We in Miami. And ironically, they dropped the episode right after the raid on Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles on Monday. So they said that reportedly that the episode had already been shot. So that right there is indicative of having that conversation, is indicative of the conversations that's been going on about Diddy for years and years and years and years and years. And as lately, there's been an uptick in those conversations. What type of dude is Diddy? How he treated his artists, how he treated his women, how he treated his employees. A lot of people got a lot to say about that, especially after Cassie filed her lawsuit and came up 24 hours later, less than 24 hours later, was $34 million richer. I mean, man, I'm trying to think who I can sue. Shit, $30 million, $30 million, less than 24 hours? Just threatened to sue. Well, actually, she actually sued him. She filed the suit. Luke says he was always, Diddy was always good to him and even offered to put him in a Bad Boys Records video with French Montana for his hit, Pop That. And he said, hey, I get requests all the time, man, so I wasn't down with all that, whatever. But, he talked about those legendary parties. And right now, family, those legendary parties are the farthest thing from Diddy's mind this week, because Diddy, he got some stuff to try to overcome. Right now, Diddy is real hot about that military-style federal raids that happened at his crib on Monday in Miami and in Los Angeles. They pretty much thrashed his house, and his lawyer described the events as a witch hunt. They described the events as a witch hunt. Pick a Diddy. It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. I'm going to go out on a limb, fam, and I'm going to say that what everybody think is going to happen in this case is not going to happen. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Diddy is going to beat these charges. I think he's going to end up in a trial, though. I think it's going to end up in a trial, and I think he's going to have a dream team of lawyers, and he's going to get an acquittal. That's what I think is going to happen. Diddy know how to get the police off him. He know how to get the police off him. So I think it'll end up in a trial, and I think Diddy will be acquitted, and it'll never be business as usual, but some of the people who distance themselves from him are going to come out of the woodworks and try to stand by him once the coast is clear. But what say you? Let's go into the comments and see what y'all are saying. Connie Black Cat. Hakeem Kwawi says, Black billionaires, stand up. Hypnotic touch. What's up? Charles Wellington, what it do? I don't think Cassie was a plant. I think Cassie was firmly planted in Diddy's life romantically. And, for 10 years, it didn't go well. And she saw an opportunity and she took advantage of it. I think the fact that she settled that case and said everything was cool, she done with it, this gave her some form of control, that she settled the case and she said she was done with it, but then is coming back making statements on social media saying that she hoped that Diddy is basically punished to the fullest extent of the law. I don't know, fam. Like, see, one thing about me, I don't care what it is, fam. If me and you got a problem and we agree that it's water under the bridge, if we have buried the hatchet is buried, unless you want to ungrave it. But other than that, I'm cool. Man, hey, whatever it was, we know what it was. We ain't got to talk about it no more. And we just move on, man. We just move on. If you want to rehash it, okay, whatever. That's on you. But if I say it's over, it's over. It's over. So I wouldn't be coming back speaking on a situation if I said it was over. I wouldn't be coming back speaking on the situation and talking down on the person that I had an issue with. I'm going to keep it 100. But that's just me. And it's not about protecting anybody. It's not about protecting anybody. If anything, it's about protecting my reputation, standing on my word. Because if I say that's what it is, that's what it's going to be. You know, I'm pretty solid when it comes to that type of thing. If I say that's what it is, that's what it's going to be. Okay, so V-Bay, was it V-Bay? Is it V-Bay? You didn't get beat up and treated like a sex slave for 10 years either, so we don't know what our mind frame would be like. You must didn't hear what I said. I don't give a damn what the situation is. If I felt that way, I'm not going to forgive you ever. I'm not going to settle with you ever. I'm not going to act like it's cool at all. But if I say it's cool and I stand on it, it's cool. I'm not going to go back on my word. I don't care what it is. I don't care what happened. Either I say it's water under the bridge or it ain't. That it don't matter what happened. I ain't got to walk in her shoes to know what I stand for. It's called convictions. When you have convictions, you don't easily flip, you don't flip-flop. You don't change with the weather. You don't start living your life a certain way because everybody else is doing that. You don't wake up and say, well, you know, that's what everybody else doing. You know, everybody's snitching. So cool, snitching is cool. So I guess I'm gonna snitch too. Now, you don't do what everybody else do when you have convictions. You don't flip-flop. You don't just change with the weather. You understand what I'm saying? So I can tell you what I would do under any circumstances. I'm on code. I get on code and I stay on code. I do not break my code under any circumstances. When you live by a code, fam, you know what you will do and you know what you won't do under any circumstances. When you live by a code, it automatically kick in. Your reactions about certain things, your behavior about certain things automatically kick in. So it don't matter what a woman wears. It don't matter what kind of clothes she had on. I'm not going to violate a woman. I'm not going to sexually violate a woman. I don't give a damn what she got on. It don't matter what kind of statement she made while we was kissing and getting close to each other. When she say stop, I'ma stop. I know how it go. You don't want me, I don't want you. I sure don't want you to think that I did anything to force you into this situation. Oh, nah, I don't get down like that. I know what I'll do because I've done it. I'm not going to argue with my brother and pull out a gun and shoot my brother. I don't give a damn how mad he make me. I'm not that emotional. I'm not going to shoot my own. I'm not going to pull out a gun and shoot my sister. No matter how mad she makes me. I might put her in a headlock. But I'm not going to shoot my sister. That's insane. But you got people out there that would do that type of stuff. I know for a fact, under any circumstances, I'm not finna shoot my sister.